Okay. Better re-prepare my speech.
All right. People in the chat, can you hear us, or can you hear me?
Hi.
All right, let's start now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't click the start stream button.
Okay. But yeah, we are live, I guess. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lexington Informatics 2021. And we are so glad that you can be here with us in our opening ceremony. So yeah, before we get into the slide, I guess we can just quickly introduce ourselves. I am Alex, and there are also a couple other organizers here, such as Hannah Shin, Andrew Shin, and also a lot of our moderators in the live stream chat are also our organizers. So if you have any questions at all, you can just drop in the chat and hopefully our moderator will pick it up and answer it. And yeah, I guess without further ado, let's get started. So I guess a bit more intro before we actually get started. Who are we, you might be asking? We are the LexMax Club, or also known as the Mathematical Computer Science Club at Lexington High School, Massachusetts. We aim to combine both CS and mathematics to explore how math concepts can be really useful when applied with computer science, such as in artificial intelligence, which requires a heavy amount of calculus and linear algebra. We also see math a lot in, say, competitive programming like USICL, or even capture the flag contest, where challenges sometimes may require you to know how to do advanced prime factorization, merging primes, etc. So there's a lot of application of math in CS. And if you also actually happen to attend Lexington High School, or if you're from our middle school, Diamond or Clark, you are so welcome to join us either next year or maybe in the near future. Visit our website, https://lhsmathcs.org for more information. I think hopefully our moderators can also send this link in the chat so you guys can click on it more easily, I guess. Also, a huge thanks to all of our guest problem setters and guest problem testers. They really made a huge contribution, and our test would have been much weaker if not for them. So yeah, thank you to them. And these are the organizers of our contest. As you can see, all of these people have really made the contest possible. So yeah, good job to everyone here, and hopefully this is going to be a successful year. And now the sponsors.
So yeah, before we get into the logistics, we'd like to take a moment to thank our generous sponsors, because our sponsors are really what make this competition, especially with this generous prize pool this year. They're what make this possible. So to start, we have XCamp, from whom we'll have a guest speaker very soon, actually. And also we have Wolfram Alpha and Trail of Bits, as well as DigitalOcean, ALPS, Texas Instruments, Sticker Giant, and MIT Beaverworks. And so now we'll actually be introducing our guest speaker from XCamp. Our guest speaker is Charlie Guo. So thank you so much to Dr. Charlie Guo, who is the co-founder of XCamp and founding partner of the Himalaya Angel Fund. Dr. Guo works at Google X in AI farming, and he will be speaking today about the power of coding.
Thank you. Yes, let me share my screen. Can you see my screen now? Yes, great. Hi, everyone. My name is Charlie. I'm the co-founder of XCamp. I'm happy to share with you some idea about the background of XCamp, also the power of coding. XCamp was founded by me and my friend Yuan 4 years ago. I'm working in Google X on the AI farming. Also, I'm have a angel fund to support some startups. If some of you are interested in startup later, you can contact me too. Also, I have a PhD in AI. My partner Yuan, he has also working in Google in a revenue critical large scale distributed system. He has a master's in Columbia. Also, he got the first prize in the Chinese National Olympics in informatics. I have a video here, but I'm not quite sure I can play the sound. Let me try to play. If you cannot see, listen, let me know.
Computer science and artificial intelligence are tools that will change the future. XCamp Academy is a community dedicated to inspiring and cultivating the next generation of computer science and artificial intelligence talent. XCamp Academy was founded.
Hey, Hannah, I want to confirm. You hear the sound, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Founded in August 2017 in Silicon Valley by two Google software engineers. The name XCamp was inspired by the variable X, which represents unlimited opportunities. XCamp's curriculum is developed by Mr. Sanyo Xu, Chinese diamond-level international gold medal coach. Our staff here in the U.S. is composed of senior software engineers from major technology companies in Silicon Valley. In addition, we have strong support from international and domestic competition winners. From beginner-level Python to classic C++ courses and competition honors courses, XCamp's curriculum is designed for students of all different levels. We prioritize personalized education, with problem sets tailored to each student's needs and an enrollment system that encourages grade skipping. By participating in team-based competitions and facilitating frequent group study sessions, XCamp also fosters an environment of collaboration to build each student's confidence in their ability to code. As of now, more than 80 XCamp students have qualified for the Yusaku Silver Division and above, including 13 who are in the Platinum Division and 33 in Gold. During the Teams Code Summer Virtual Contest, XCamp's teams won second prize in the Intermediate Division and first place in the Advanced Division. At the 2021 Harker Programming Invitational, our students won first and second place in the Advanced Group, and the top 3 teams in the Novice Group were all from XCamp. Here at XCamp, we believe that students have unlimited potential and can change the world through coding.
Thank you. Next, I think some of you might know Google X is the home of Waymo. Waymo was created as the first project in a moonshot factory called Google X. I will show you how Waymo works by a video first.
Back in 2009, in our early days at Google, we started working on self-driving cars. Today, we're called Waymo, and our fully self-driving cars are on the road. They use a range of technology we've built from the ground up to understand the world around them and get you where you need to go. You're about to see how it all works and what it feels like to ride in our car. As it drives, Waymo uses LiDAR, which sends out millions of laser beams per second to build up a detailed picture of the world all 360 degrees around it. It also uses radar to detect how far away objects are and their speed. And high-resolution cameras detect visual information, like whether a traffic signal is red or green. It then combines all that data to understand the world around it. For example, in this fraction of a second, it knows exactly where it is on the road. It can also identify everything around it in full 360 degrees, and then predict what those things might do next. And it doesn't just do that for the objects you and I can see. It can do that for things up to 3 football fields away. What makes everything you can see right now possible is experience. Waymo has already self-driven millions of miles on complicated city streets, and it's constantly learning from every single mile it drives. With all that knowledge, it can plan a safe path ahead. In this instance, giving that cyclist enough room to cycle past us, and also looking out for that pedestrian on the sidewalk. And when it comes to making decisions, this is a good example of how Waymo doesn't just take into account your safety. It also makes sure that both you and the people around you feel secure and at ease. So now that you know how Waymo works, it's time to take your first ride in one of our cars. Take a look around. You're now riding in a fully self-driving car. Some things might immediately stand out. The fact that there's no one in the driver's seat, no one turning the wheel, and the screens, which show you what the car is seeing and the route it's taking. But you might also notice that the ride feels a lot like being driven in a regular car. And that's the way it should feel. All this technology, which allows Waymo to see, identify, predict, and plan, should make an extraordinary ride feel completely ordinary and create a very normal journey that simply gets you from A to B, safe and sound. And while it does all that, all you have to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
Thank you. Alex, did you hear it well? I want to confirm everything okay.
A different future starts with you. That's why GoDaddy does more than help you find a name. You can create, sell, and get found online.
Hey, Alex, can you hear me well?
I was able to hear really well.
Okay, great. You can see the Waymo car. They have a lot of sensors. They have a radar sensor at front. They have a video camera. They have GPS location. Also, they have laser sensors. Also, ultrasound sensors too. So they use all these sensors, collect tons of information. More importantly, they use software. They use coding to the back-end process. I asked my friends in Waymo. They said 80% of their work is code, is software. So the sensors collect the data only with good processing, good algorithms. They can analyze and they can apply the AI algorithm to do that. So here I want to use this example to show you how powerful the coding is. We say it's self-driving car. Instead, it's a code driving car. So now the car is driving my coding. That's the power of one example of programming. Next, I want to talk about more about the development, sustainable development. The first question I want to ask you, what do you care? As a middle school or high school student, in your mind, maybe I give you 15 seconds, what do you care in your mind? Really, in deep, what do you care? Now, think about that. Some of you may think, okay, this weekend is a contest. I may want to get good score on the contest. Some of you might think about college, because there might be only 1 year or 2 or 3 for you to apply to college. Some of you might think, okay, what's my sports? What's my maybe next contest? Also, others might study, or my friends, or my family. Here, I want to ask you more questions you might not have been thinking about, but it's more important. I think it's have big impact on the Earth too. So some question like, do you know there are 600 million people who are hungry on the earth? Also, that's the reason, 4 years ago, when I worked in YouTube, I reached this question. I just noticed that there are a lot of people, they are still hungry. So I switched to Google X to work on agriculture. Also, there are 300 million children living less than $2 per day. There's another question. If you have to think about, we have so privileged to go to school, but there are more than 260 million children who don't go to primary or secondary school. Also, even there are 20 million people, they are currently at risk of famine. Over 2 billion people, their lack of access to water that is free of health risks, which means they don't have good water to drink. Other questions I want to also ask you, have you think of or do you care the Earth is getting hotter? You may notice there's more storms or more drought or hotter this summer. Even in the past summer, we are getting hotter and hotter. Also, we're asking, do you care? Human never see West African black rhinos anymore because they are distinct. There are only 2 left, I think. They are all males. Also, I'm wondering, do you care there are around only like 1,400 Hawaiian mock seals because they're dying because of climate change? Also, do you care the world lost nearly 100 million hectares of its forest? Also, do you care there are 15 billion trees are cut down each year? I'm asking you these questions because coding is only a tool. The value is, the power is, how do you use coding to solve problems? Which problem to solve? What's the impact? What's the result of your coding? What depends on how big is the problem are. So I show you several of these problems and ask you these problems. The purpose is to help you think big. Think big problems, then you have more power of the solution. Fortunately, United Nations, they provide 17 sustainable development goals to achieve by 2030. The first one is no poverty. The second one is zero hunger. The third one is good health and well-being. The fourth one is quality education. The fifth one is gender equality. I don't want to go through all of them, but these are all big problems that humanity are facing to be solved. Also, you can see the 13th one is climate change, climate-related action. The 14th one is life below water, and the 15th one is life on land. These are like several questions I have been asking you about. So, do you care about this? I hope some of you after listening my talk might care from your high school to your college or maybe your career. Because if you focus on bigger problems, you will have a bigger achievement, especially in the stage of AI and software age. So we can change the world through coding. Next one, I want to just quickly mention study as a team and a group is more efficient. This kind of a teaching philosophy in XCamp classes too. In XCamp, we have X-buddy teams. You might have one buddy or 2 or 3 buddies as a team. So you study together, you work together. When you have questions, you can ask each other. So you will support each other too. Secondly, we have general group study. Every week we have 2 group studies. A group can gather together to work on the problems. So we have the TA to help the group. We also have summer or weekend camps. They can live together and study together and make good friends. Here I also want to mention your friends is very important from high school, college to live with you for your whole life. Also, we have XCamp have personalized education. So each person we will, based on your progress and your time, give you different tasks, different practice problems. We have from the US USAC Bronze to silver, to gold, and platinum classes. If you are interested, you may scan this code to learn more about our classes. Yeah, that's all I want to share. Thank you so much, Alex, Hannah, and all these organizers. It's a great event. Thank you.
All right, round of applause for guest speaker, Dr. Guo.
Let me share my screen for the slides. Yeah, thank you, Dr. Gore, for his speech. It's really, I think, a really insightful, and people should, I guess, think more closely about it. But I guess next up, we have logistics. I guess Andrew can take the wheel from here.
Sir, logistics of our competition.
Andrew, are you there?
Alex, can you move to slides?
Oh, okay.
It's not showing that you moved to slides.
Oh. Oops. Is it not on general slide?
Yeah, it's on the guest speaker slide.
Oh, here. Let me reshare my screen then. Oops, sorry for the inconvenience.
All right.
Does it show now?
Yep, it shows now.
Okay, nice.
So logistics. Participants can form a team of 1 to 3 people, or teams of 3. And anyone can participate. However, only grades 6 to 12 are eligible for prizes, and graduating seniors are also eligible for prizes as well.
Can you see the schedule slide, or is it bugging out again?
I'm still stuck on the general slides.
That is not good. I guess I will reshare my screen once again. Maybe I should re-log into slides for a second. Okay, let me try this.
All right. Okay, I think it works now.
Okay, nice.
All right. So our first round, the standard round, we have 8 USICO style problems, increasing in difficulty. USICO style problems here means like using algorithms or more computational problems. You have 3 hours to solve it, and solutions can be in the form of C++, Java, or Python. The grader also gives immediate feedback, so you'll know if your answer was right or wrong. And then the CTF round. CTF here means capture the flag. Problems will be based on computer security / hacking, where there are various types of problems such as cryptography, PWN, reverse engineering, web, and miscellaneous. Participants will need to solve and reach the goal, also known as the flag. The flag format is flag, squiggly brackets, and then your answer, closing squiggly brackets. For more information, you can check our resources tab at our website, and we will also be showing a demonstration near the end. So, yeah.
Oh, and can the moderator send like the links for the resources tab into the chat as well? So people can more easily click it, I guess. And also, while we're on the CTF round, I just want to say a huge thank you to Jason and Eric Yan for their contributions. They are from the Peanut Butter Jar team in Allen, Texas. And not only did they write a lot of our high quality CTF problems, they also assisted greatly in the just hosting process in general, I guess, for CTF. So yeah, a huge thanks to them. And you will learn more about them in the next slide. So Jason, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Jason Gonzalez, or Rhythm on the Discord. And then I'm from the team peanutbutter.jar. So then our team is a CTF team. And we started like participating more consistently in the fall of last year. And now we're already placing at the top of like nearly every high school CTF. So then we helped. I introduced Alex to CTF just like around a month ago, I guess. And then apparently he liked it a lot because he decided to put one in this as the guts route. So then Eric and I helped him like make problems and then set up the infrastructure. So then now we're hoping that y'all, which we know many of you are from competitive programming, that you'll like CTF like I do. So then hopefully you'll like the CTF a lot. And then also my team is hosting our own CTF in mid-August. So then hopefully if you like this one a lot, you can be on the lookout for that and participate in that too. That's all.
Yeah. If you haven't checked out their websites already, the peanut butter, pbjar.github.io, I strongly recommend you to do so. It should also be in the chat. So yeah, huge thanks to Jason and Eric. Again, I can't thank them enough. They really made the CTF round possible. So go check them out. I guess next up is the prizes, everything, the thing that everybody's waiting for. So Andrew.
Yep. I'll go on to prizes. For the first round, the standard round prizes. The first place team, $180 in cash, 1 Raspberry Pi 4, lit t-shirts and 20 lit stickers. Second place team will have $90 in cash, lit t-shirts and 20 lit stickers. Third place team will have $60, lit t-shirts and 20 lit stickers. Additionally, the top 50 participants will receive a year of Wolfram Alpha Notebook Edition.
And for the CTF round, the prices are somewhat similar. For the first place, they will get $180 worth of cash, LIT t-shirts, and $750 worth of credits from our sponsor, DigitalOcean. The second place will get $90 in cash, LIT t-shirts, and $450 from our DigitalOcean credits. And third place, they will get $60 LIT t-shirts and $300 worth of DigitalOcean credits.
And in addition to our main prizes, we also have a nice collection of raffle prizes, actually. So these include, from our sponsors, 5 Texas Instruments student softwares, as well as 3 AOPS coupons. And you can join our LIT game night for a greater chance at winning the raffle. All you need to do is join our Discord server, which should be linked in the chat, and make sure you have the LIT 2021 participant role. It will be this Friday at 8 p.m. EST.
Well, actually, it should say EDT, as someone pointed out that EST is different from daylight saving time. So yeah, we hope to see you guys there. And I guess now for the CTF problem demonstration.
All right.
Stop sharing the screen.
So then I'm going to show y'all a very simple CTF challenge, but it'll show you sort of the ideas behind what CTFs are about, I guess. So then on the website challenges page, you can find this challenge, Hello World, which is already released, and you can try it yourself. So then the description is, here's an easy CTF challenge, and then I will go get some Caesar salad while you solve this. All right, so first we'll download this file. And then we're given this string, which looks like some random characters, but then also, so we know for a CTF, we're looking for a string called a flag, which is in this format. So then we can see that this string is already sort of in this format, but it's not quite that. So then you may be wondering, how are we supposed to get this flag thing from this? Well, we can look at the hint, and it says, I'll go get some Caesar salad. Well, that's supposed to signify this is Caesar's cipher. So then if we can think, well, we need to do something to decode the Caesar cipher. Well, lucky for us, there are already a ton of tools online, so we don't have to actually code anything ourselves for this. And then I'll use this website, Crypty, and just paste this into here, go through some of the iterations that, so a Caesar cipher basically takes each letter and increases it by some amount. So then and then does it modulo the number of letters in the alphabet. So if we just go through this, eventually we'll see it's a ROT13 Caesar cipher, which means that each letter is shifted by 13. And when we uncipher it, we get this flag, welcome to CTF. So then you copy paste the whole thing, including the flag part, into the problem, and then it should say solved. So then this problem just required using an online tool, and it was pretty simple, but hopefully you see that you have to think about, given some information, how you can either uncipher it or find a hidden flag or find some exploit, and then be able to get the flag text from that. And then oftentimes you'll either be provided code that does some sort of ciphering or something, and then you'll also have to write code often to be able to solve these challenges. They won't all be so easy where there's just an online tool to do it for you. And then, so hopefully that seems sort of exciting to you, and that's all I have.
Yeah, thank you, Jason. I think that was a really nice walkthrough of the problem. If anybody has any questions, actually, we are going to the, I think the next slide is, let me share my screen. Oh, actually, before that, as I said before, please join our Discord server. To join the Discord server. Oops. Oh no. Having the word issue of crashing. Let me share my screen again. But yeah, as Hannah has mentioned, once you join a Discord server, you will have the LIT 2021 role. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure why this is happening. Zoom keeps crashing every time I share my screen. Let me try to reshare it. Okay, hopefully it stops crashing this time. But yeah, please join our Discord server, and we also have announcement about CTF challenges and clarifications for well, actually not clarifications, they will be on the page, but just information in general. So yeah, the link should also be in the chat. Hopefully the moderators have sent it. It's also on the website, so you can find it there as well. But without further ado, I guess the Q&A session.
Yeah, so you can send any questions you have in the live chat, and we will do our best to read them and answer. A question that has showed up earlier was about sharing a single Raspberry Pi between multiple people. And it is in fact we only have 2 Raspberry Pis total, so you will have to work that out as a team, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Another question, is there a live scoreboard?
I guess I can take that question. So for the CTF round, yes. The scoreboard you see in the CTF page is the live scoreboard. So once the CTF round starts, you can see people starting to get points. For the standard round, sadly, the answer is no. Because we feel like having a live scoreboard will since we have contest windows, and people who start later can see people who started earlier scores, which provides an unfair advantage for how hard the contest is, which is I don't know, it's just unfair in general. So there will not be a score for the standard round, sadly.
Okay, to another question, how many CTF problems will there be?
I guess, Jason, do you want to take that question?
How many CTF challenges are there?
Yeah.
So we'll have probably, I think around 50 is what we're at now. So then they're divided among the multiple categories, which is cryptography, miscellaneous, pun or binary exploit, rev, and web. And maybe also algo. I'm not sure if we still have that. But so then in each of those categories, they should be approximately split equal. So around 10 per category. So a total of 50.
Okay, so to another question. What are we allowed to use for both rounds?
I think I could take that. For both of the rounds, I guess you can really use any resource, or except for a standard round, you should really only be using your IDE. And for the CTF round, you can use any resource to find your flag answer.
Okay, and if we try to start the standard round at around the exact opening time, 12 p.m. EST, will there be any chances of glitches or such in the problems?
Hopefully not. We have asked like 5 or 6 testers to make sure that the general system is working. So hopefully there isn't like major flaws in the statement or test cases. But I don't know. I don't think there will be any like major glitches as far as I can foresee in the near future, unless there's too many people taking and the server is slower than usual. But that did not happen last year, so I don't think it will happen this year either.
Okay, that seems to be the end for live questions. Oh, what compilation flags do you use for C++?
We uses C++. We uses C++17, and I guess just all the general flags you'll see, like WO, W extra, and I think that's an O3 flag. I think so. We got O3 optimization.
Okay, what's the difficulty of CTF questions compared to Pico CTF gem?
I'll answer that. So then, hopefully it's like somewhat comparable to the Pico CTF gym. There should be a very wide range. Some of the challenges should probably only take like 5 to 10 minutes. Some of them will probably take like an hour or maybe a few hours. So then like there should be a wide difficulty for like a variety of people. So then hopefully like whatever level you are, you'll find our challenge interesting. And if like you're like one of the better teams in high school, hopefully it will take you like the majority of probably the whole time for getting all the challenges. Oh yeah, and compared to Pico CTF, it should be about a similar distribution.
Okay, we don't seem to have any more questions then.
All right. I guess that's kind of it. Good luck to all of our participants. Thank you guys again for coming to the opening ceremony. And we will open up the standard round portal at around in like 15 minutes, I think. We're slightly early in schedule. So yeah, good luck to you guys and hope that you get a good score. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.